Hello, I thought I'd end, this will be the last video, so I thought I'd do it in a completely new location. Look at this. The competition hall has been just down there. This is the marking room, I've never been in there. We've been eating in this room, and there's other rooms right down there where there've been overflows for people to eat, and also that's where the food has been served. So yeah, I thought I'd give you a little bit more of a tour of the hotel. These are the stairs where we had our group photo a few days ago. So anyway, the World Puzzle Championship 2023 is over. That's sad. As I think I mentioned yesterday, I finished 13th, but now the team results are out. So the UK A team finished 8th, which we're pretty happy with. Just ahead of China, just behind Canada and the Netherlands. Canada overtook us in the last few rounds. They had quite a good penultimate round, I think. But of course they've got home advantage, so that's completely unfair. And who won? I think America won. They also sort of had home advantage, of course. Japan second. And I cannot remember who else was on the podium. Hungary were near the top. Oh, Germany, of course. So yeah, well done to all the teams that were on the podium. Individual results, I think I mentioned yesterday as well. So Ken Endo of Japan won the title. Not for the first time. He's a million miles ahead of everybody else. Not quite literally, but pretty close. There was a huge margin at the top. What else is going on? There were individual playoffs for various genres, I think I mentioned yesterday. Ken qualified for all 5 of those, but actually only won one of them, so a little bit of a different technique. It wasn't really comparable in the sense that they were solving on flip charts, so it required a slightly different skill, but also because it was basically a sprint over just 3 puzzles. A couple of times he was just genuinely beaten by a faster solver, which obviously can happen on a small subset. But actually there were 5 different winners of those 5 different playoffs, so that worked out quite well. A couple of American winners, Walker and Jeffrey, and I think maybe 3 Japanese winners. So Ken did win 1, I think Kota won 1, and Naoki might have won 1. I didn't actually watch, this is all just going based off what I can remember hearing. So apologies if I'm wrong and I've misattributed a win to somebody, but there were definitely 5 different winners of the 5 different playoffs, so well done to all of those. And yeah, so the whole competition is over. Thank you to all of the organisers, everyone that set up puzzles and everything, everyone that made sure we could all get transfers to and from the airports and stuff like that, and sorted out any problems that we've had. I think the puzzles have been pretty good this year. I don't remember hearing about any that were broken or anything like that. They all seemed to solve pretty logically as well, certainly for ones that I attempted, apart from 1 or 2 really hard ones where I'm sure they do solve logically, I just haven't found the logic yet. So yeah, not a bad year overall. There's been a heck of a lot of puzzles to fit in. So many rounds, which yeah, I'm okay with. It's hardcore, but came here to solve puzzles. So yeah, fitting in as many rounds as we can, yeah, I'm all in favour of that. Some rounds I've preferred to others, obviously. Some rounds I've preferred the style to others, so I've already mentioned where there's some rounds where you get 1 puzzle that's worth about as many as 4 of the easy puzzles. I'm not massively a fan of that, but it is what it is. But yeah, there's been a good mix of things like manipulative team puzzles, and then yeah, all of the individual rounds were pretty fun as well. So it's been a good week. It's been great to see everybody as well, people from all over the world, some of whom I saw last year in Krakow after a 3-year gap, but yeah, some of them I haven't seen since post-COVID. So hi to everyone who I've seen this week, and especially if I didn't get a chance to talk to you, hello, and hopefully I'll speak to you next year instead. I'm sure there were other things that I was going to mention, but I cannot remember, so that is kind of irrelevant. I'm not going to be able to mention them, and this will be the last video, so they will never get mentioned. So yeah, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I've got a couple of hours before we need to check out, so I'll be going off to pack and then hanging around for the airport shuttle because my flight's not till 8:45 this evening because it's an overnight flight. That's going to be kind of horrible. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep on the plane. That's going to be not the most fun end to the week, but the Sunday evening / Sunday afternoon travelling home at the end of the Puzzle Championships is always the least fun part, obviously. It's like any holiday, you don't look forward to going home. But it's got to be done. So thank you, Toronto, for putting up with us. And yeah, this will be my last vlog until the next puzzle competition, probably. If you want to see more of me, I do actually have another YouTube channel that hardly anybody knows about. So if you want to see me solve some Wordle style puzzles, then look out for that. It's called Nerdle Nil, Nerdleneil. Just search for it. But I post loads and loads of videos on that because they're all really short. So if you don't want to subscribe and get your notifications blown away, then I understand. But if you do want to subscribe, then I'll obviously be happy. Otherwise, yes, I will be back on this channel with more video logs from the next puzzle competition, which might be a 24-hour competition, maybe in Hungary in March, April time, hopefully, or possibly it'll just be the World Championship next year, wherever that may be. We shall see. But for now, that's World Sudoku and Puzzle Championships 2023 are all over. So bye for now.